Good morning, Titans.
Today is Wednesday, May 6th. I'm Garrett Farrell.
And I'm Megan Sullivan. We have a long show today, so let's get to it.
The varsity baseball team played the Whitney Wildcats last Monday. Reporters Caleb Coates and Jeremy Koberlin have the details. Monday night, the Antelope Titans faced off against the Whitney Wildcats in their last home game of the season. Senior Kyle Coates started the game, going 3 1/3 innings. The Titans started off strong with runs in the first inning by junior Ryan McCombs and senior Kyle Coates. Antelope scored 2 more runs in the second inning, giving them a 4-run lead. Junior Daniel Armendariz pitched the last 3 2/3 innings, striking out 6 in a row and a total of 7. RBIs from Armendariz tied the game in the 5th inning. In the 6th, a triple from Antonio Torres put the Titans ahead 8-6. Torres later scored, giving the Titans a 3-run lead. Final score was Titans 9, Wildcats 7. Garrett Farrell, Titan TV News.
The Senior Ball is coming up on May 16th. Caleb Coates and Jeremy Koberlin talked to Ryan Mitchell for the information.
On May 16th at the center at 2300. The theme is Galaxy, and it's a night in another universe. Tickets are still on sale this week for $65 with ISB and $70 without. And next Monday is the very last day and $75 for everybody. If you haven't bought your ticket yet, I would, because it's going to be super fun and the best dance or Senior Ball Antelope has ever had.
The National Honor Society is hosting a movie night. Megan Sullivan and AJ Adams talked to junior Seth McCann for the details.
We will be having an NHS movie night on May 15th from 6 to 9 p.m. It's $3 to get into the cafeteria to watch Guardians of the Galaxy, and there will be food. And all proceeds go to benefit the American Heart Association.
A correction on the movie night, entrance is now free. However, they asked for a $3 donation. Remember, it's for a good cause.
Hannah Harris isn't just a goalie on the varsity soccer team. She's also one of the captains. Giovanni Cochran and Victor Cerna filed this story.
Sophomore Hannah Harris has been playing soccer for 6 years and plays goalkeeper for the girls' varsity soccer team and plays in the club league.
So as a captain, we're kind of like the filter between, if the players don't feel comfortable about going to the coach about an issue, they'll come to us. It seems like we might be a little bit more personal or sensitive to a subject, but we also, kind of maintain how we play on the field. Some teams can get a little bratty, I guess, on the field or pushy and stuff. And as a captain, our job is to hold the place down and make sure everybody's doing what they need to do.
Hannah also has been playing in the club soccer league outside of school for 5 years and says she enjoys the club more.
The difference between club and high school soccer is that club, we already have like a kind of an established bond, so it doesn't like high school we have like a really short time to really get to know each other and trust each other on the field, on and off the field, I guess. And club, you already have that established bond, and we have the whole year to work together. So, high school can sometimes be a little challenging in that aspect to learn how to trust your players.
She averages 5.5 saves per game and works hard to get even better.
She's really productive to our team. Without her, we would probably have a lot of goals scored on us this season. She knows how to keep up the intensity of the team. She's always really on focus, and I don't know, she kind of just shows us the routes of like what we should be doing and keeps us on task. And she works really, really hard, and yeah.
The varsity girls soccer team hasn't been doing well to start, but has been coming together and improving.
Okay, so we haven't been doing that well this year in our league, but we did win against Del Campo the other night, 1-0. That was pretty exciting. But I find that when we do work really hard in practice and then we come to the game really pumped up, ready to play, then that's when we play our hardest, and it's pretty evident that when we don't do that, we come out pretty sluggish or we don't have a good warm-up, and then we find ourselves faltering a question.
Hannah is looking forward to the rest of the season with her teammates and thinks they will do well. This is Titan TV News, signing off.
It's one thing to play a sport and another to master it. and Keone Hunter has mastered her craft. Garrett Farrell and Curtis Mancano have the story.
Most young athletes dream of getting to the highest level of their sport. However, going to college is a necessary step before the big leagues. Senior Keone Hunter is no exception, working her way to acquire a scholarship from California State University at Monterey. Hunter's travel coach told her that there were college scouts watching her play. Eventually, one scout asked her if she wanted to play at California State at Monterey, which she accepted.
From the Monterey Bay coach, and she just asked me, do you want to commit here? And I said yes, and that's when we started getting the ball rolling. And then I took a visit there and I met all the girls and the coach, and I really liked it.
Hunter began playing softball after trying nearly every other sport to become more active.
The sports I did before, I played softball were basketball and cheerleading.
Ever since she was 5 years old, she has been playing softball leading up to the high school levels, starting in various youth organizations.
It's the only sport that I really liked, and I stuck with it, and it's gotten me places.
The various coaches at Antelope, such as Mrs. Wallace and Mrs. Snap, have helped Hunter become the best player she can be.
Keone's been starting for the varsity softball team since she was a freshman, so I've had several years to get acquainted with her, and this year is a little different. You know, she seemed to kind of come into her own, and she goes into practice giving 110%, and she's doing things at full speed, which I can't really say she did the first few years, but she kind of understands that to be a leader you have to lead by example, and so she's really stepped into that role and doing a great job this year.
After playing softball for many years, Hunter felt that pitching is how she could best help her team.
Keone Hunter, she's a great teammate. She pushes us to become better at practices. If we're down or anything, she'll try and pump us up. I know that her senior year, she's going to make it worth her while, and that she's going to do her best because she's already pitched.
That's all we have for you today.
Have a great day, Titans.
And an even better